Close your eyes for just a moment and ask your soul this question. What if the number on your bank screen is not your truth, but only a shadow? A shadow cast by thoughts you thought long ago. What if the universe has been waiting, patiently, lovingly, for you to stop worshiping that shadow and start remembering your light? Stay with me, because in the next few minutes, I am going to walk you through a sacred shift in consciousness, one that Louise Hay, Florence Scovel Shinn, Joseph Murphy, and Neville Goddard all pointed toward in their own words. And before we finish, I will guide you through a simple practice that can begin to soften the walls between you and the abundance that is your birthright. If these words stir something in you, subscribe now. This channel exists to remind souls like yours that you were never created for lack. You were created for overflow. Let us begin here. Your bank balance is not reality. It is a photograph, a snapshot of a belief you held yesterday, last month, or even a belief that was planted in you as a child by someone who was themselves afraid. Florence Scovel Shinn taught that the visible world is simply the outpicturing of the invisible world within us. That means the account balance you keep refreshing is not fixed. It is fluid. It is alive. It is waiting for you to change the inner picture so the outer picture can follow. This is not wishful thinking. This is a spiritual law as real and as consistent as gravity. Louise Hay often said that money is simply energy, and energy always seeks to flow. When we grip our finances with fear, when we speak of lack with our whole chest, we build a dam in that river. But the river never stops trying to reach us. It only waits for the dam to soften. And you, right now, listening to this message, are being invited to soften. So let me ask you gently, when was the last time you spoke to money as a friend, rather than an enemy you must defeat? Take a breath. Place your hand over your heart. Notice, does the word money bring tightness, or does it bring peace? Whatever you noticed is not a flaw. It is simply the old story surfacing so it can finally be healed. Nothing is wrong with you. You have simply been asleep to your own power, and today, you are waking up. Joseph Murphy taught that the subconscious mind does not judge, does not argue, does not negotiate. It simply obeys the dominant impression you give it, day after day, like a faithful and devoted servant. If you have whispered, "I never win," for years, your servant has been working tirelessly to make that true, out of loyalty, not malice. But the moment you begin whispering, "I am divinely guided toward blessings I cannot yet imagine," that same faithful servant begins rearranging your life to match. This is sacred technology, given to every human being equally, regardless of birth, background, or bank balance. Neville Goddard spoke of living in the end, assuming with your whole heart the feeling of the wish already fulfilled, not begging, not striving, simply resting in the truth of it, the way a seed rests quietly in soil, trusting the sun without needing to see it. Whisper this with me now, and truly feel it as you say it. I am worthy of unexpected blessings. Grace moves toward me effortlessly. Feel the difference between that and desperation. One is a clenched fist. The other is an open receiving hand. Which hand have you been holding out to the universe? Let's pause here and do something together, gently, right where you are. Breathe in for 4 counts. Hold for 4. Release for 4. As you breathe, silently repeat, I release the illusion of lack. I welcome the truth of abundance. Repeat this 5 times. If a doubting voice rises, this won't work for me. I've tried everything. Simply bless that voice. It was only trying to protect you once. Thank it and let it rest now. You are not fighting the old story. You are gently outgrowing it, the way a tree outgrows the fence someone once built around it. Here is a question for your heart, and I invite you to answer it in the comments, because I read every one. What belief about money did you inherit from a parent, a grandparent, a hard season of your life that you are now ready to release? Perhaps it was, people like us don't get lucky, or you must suffer for every dollar. Speak it. Name it. Naming a shadow is often the very moment it begins to dissolve in the light of your awareness. Nikola Tesla reminded us that everything in existence is energy, frequency, and vibration. Your current bank balance is simply an old frequency playing on repeat. But frequency is never permanent. You are not a prisoner of your past vibration. You are the one holding the dial. Every time you choose faith over fear, gratitude over grasping, you turn that dial, gently, toward a new song. And your whole life eventually rearranges itself around the song you keep singing. Now, let us speak honestly about the lottery, since that is why many souls have found their way to this message today. The ticket is not the magic. The magic is the consciousness you carry as you hold it. Are you gripping it with white knuckles, begging the universe to rescue you? Or are you holding it lightly, almost like a prayer of trust, already feeling whole and abundant in yourself, simply leaving one more door open through which grace might walk through? Florence Scovel Shinn called life a spiritual game, played not with luck, but with faith, expectancy, and a quiet, trusting heart. Here is a simple ritual you may wish to carry with you each morning, before your feet even touch the ground. Before you check your phone, before you check your balance, place your hand over your heart and say, "Today, I am open to miracles I cannot yet imagine. I receive with grace. I release all resistance." Say it as a child would, simply, without doubt, without needing proof first. That innocent, undefended trust is often the very doorway through which unexpected blessings arrive. One more question, and I ask you to sit with this honestly. If your bank balance today does not reflect the abundance that is your spiritual birthright, whose fear have you been carrying as if it were your own truth? So many of us have been unconsciously living out someone else's limitation. Today, you have full permission to set that borrowed fear down. Before we close, let's do one final sacred visualization. Picture yourself opening your banking app and seeing a number that reflects true abundance. Notice the warmth that rises in your chest, the relief, the lightness, the quiet joy. Hold that feeling for just 10 breaths. This feeling, held with consistency and devotion, is what Neville Goddard called dwelling in the promised end. Not chasing it, living from it. This is the golden thread running through every teacher we honored today. Hay, Shinn, Murphy, Goddard, even Tesla in his own scientific language. Your outer world is simply catching up to the inner world you have quietly been building. If even one word of this touched something true in you, know that this was no accident. That recognition is your own soul remembering itself. Subscribe to this channel now, because we will keep sharing sacred teachings on abundance, worthiness, and the quiet power already living inside you. Comment below with the affirmation you are choosing to carry forward from today. And if you know someone who checks their balance with fear instead of faith, send them this message. You may be the gentle nudge that changes their entire year. Remember, always, your bank balance today is only feedback from yesterday's belief. It is never a verdict on who you are, and it is never the end of your story. Change the inner picture, and grace will always, always find its way to meet you. Until next time, walk gently, stay open, and trust the unseen hand guiding you home.